I don't know anything about this character. I haven't looked at really any gameplay or any of the cards or anything, but I see that we're gaining some stars. Oversized blue creature. I'm the future king. Oh, that's me talking. Cute. You will see me again. When you find a rest site, raise your max HP by 5. Slay new Spire II. Chatter name new Spire. Transform one of your strikes and one of your defense. Lose 10 max HP. Hello, fraud. I have a list of conversation topics, but I'll admit they're maybe a little NA coded. Maybe not. Maybe not. Deal 10 damage. Put 2 random cards from your discard pile into your hand. I don't think I care about that too much. Transforming strikes and defense seems like great, but also I'm maybe I'm a little scared of that. I want to make it to the end of the run, so let's just start here. I was thinking about this. Maybe we'll circle back once we get some more hands on deck here. Is there an overwhelming issue in oh gosh, my camera is delayed. In Europe, I don't know what bookstores look like in Europe, but in America, they're basically completely washed. Or at least, like the big chain bookstores. Smaller bookstores have it like a little bit less, but deals 7 damage, apply a weaken vulnerable. Sure. Star. Why not? I don't know what that means, but where bookstores these days are just like filled with I guess what I'll just call bookstore slop. It's just little pieces of plastic that are Regent's cards may require. Oh, okay, it's just additional currency, and oh, that costs to play. Okay. It's just like little knickknacks and doodads, and like here's a little tiny golf kit that you can put on your desk, or here's a little like table tennis set that you can put on your like a even tinier table tennis set. I wish that whole trend would go away, because I feel like we're filling landfills with all kinds of garbage, basically just garbage. You'll for all of your cards that have a star cost. Whenever you place Sovereign Blade, what the heck? I don't have that. I don't even have Sovereign Blade. Why would I have that? Who told you I have that? Anyway. Yeah, it's starting to like seep into some of the coffee shops too. Coffee stores are also starting to get bookstore slop. I would like to block, if that's possible. Block, it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I feel like start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. Yeah, basically free. Yeah. I feel like bookstores have become a lot less about books these days. Not to say that like, oh, everything's wrong with the world these days, just look at the bookstores. But it does seem to be. Game block equal to your current block. See, I don't know what all this is going on. What's happening? There's too many currencies, too many additional things to keep track of with this character. 8 damage, gain that. Forge 6. First time you forge each combat, add Sovereign Blade. Adds additional damage. 2 Slay, 2 Spire. Thank you for coming. Paper Mache Mephistopheles, my sword. I was just talking about the epidemic of bookstore slop, and thought that you might have an opinion on this. I think it's a little bit ridiculous how we have like too much garbage in bookstores these days. There's just a lot of like dumb little tiny little calendars or little like doodads to make people sitting in their cubicles just like a little bit less depressed during the day. I'm not saying like you can find joy in, you know, whatever kind of like piece of plastic that you want to own, but I can't believe we're destroying the planet for like a little megaphone, you know, that like blasts fart noises or something. And I know that like little toys and junk have always existed. Yes, Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, all this crap. Yeah, like they sell all kinds of like little trinkety desk toys and stuff. I just want to know, like, who is this for? Is it for people who are like a little more depressed than I am? Or for people who kind of like have to go into the office and have to like entertain themselves with whatever kind of garbage they can get their hands on. Whoops. Good morning, chili sushi. 7 damage, huh? That's not a lot of damage. Block our card. I promise it's not going to be Slay the Spire for the whole stream, but it may be Slay the Spire for the whole stream if I'm bad. Yeah, like there's like a book trinket is one thing. Although, like, what do you even classify as like a book trinket? Do you just mean like a display to put your book on, or like you know, like an Ernest Hemingway action figure? Dominion Strikes? Choose 2 cards in your draw pile. That seems kind of interesting. Beto. They used to sell. What do you mean they used to sell towels? It's not a Barnes Noble and Bed Bath and Beyond. See, I think like that kind of stuff is too far. Like little trinkets that are. Oh look, it's the Kane from Citizen Kane. Sorry, that's a Simpsons reference. I didn't mean to drop that, but like just the bookmark is fine, but also I understand that bookmarks are not like profitable for you know, bookstores, but there's got to be a line. It's horrible. Start a card to transform in a pack. Well, I think I'm just gonna transform a strike. That's what I'm saying. Like bookstores will like have, or at least like we have like some of those like the trade-in stores. Kind of don't really want to get hit for that much damage, but what can you do, really? I don't know if like it started with Funko Pops or what, but it does feel like there's just been like a decline in the quality of bookstores. I can't believe we're ostracizing audiobook enjoyers as well. I mean, I can believe it because it's happening. It's happening here in my chat, but and the only thing I can say is stop being mean to me. I can't even say anything else to defend myself because there's nothing else to say, man. I mean, it is kind of the epitome of like, let people enjoy things. But you gotta let me enjoy my thing, you know? Please let me enjoy my thing. Can't call it reading. Okay, well, why not, man? It's the same. You're getting the same amount of information. You're getting the same amount of knowledge. This is going like really badly for me. By the way, maybe it's because I'm not dialed at all. I should like block something. It's listening. Yeah, but it's the book. What do you want me to do? You want me to read the book just so I can go back and say that I read it instead of just like it's all the same content, man. I feel like we're being too why do we have to be so specific? Terrible. Terrible. It's awful. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I know how to read. I know how to read slash marker timeout. That's what I'm reading right now. Everybody be nice to me! And I mean, like, listen, yeah. No, I'm making a slash marker for when I go back and look at the VOD. I can see all the people that I timed out. I don't know what's happening at all, but this seems like just getting a sleeper is good. I'm definitely gonna die. I'm absolutely gonna die. That's what I'm saying. Oh, cool. So what you're telling me is just all my colorless cards are 0. The ones that are supposed to be free anyway. Great. That's awesome. Yep. That's probably gonna kill me, but who cares? Okay, that seems good. No, you don't need to glaze me too much. For one, I don't deserve it, and two, you could, you know, you can fill up chat with all the things that you could glaze me with. So we don't need to waste either of our time here, you know. Okay. Yeah, I was. Oh yeah, I forgot that this guy splits, and by forgot I mean I didn't know that happened. I was thinking also, if we're gonna like get rid of all of the bookstore slop, there has to be like one thing that we keep out of all of the bookstore slop too, you know? Well, let's all go around the room and everybody say their favorite bookstore slop item. Cause mine, okay. Listen, buddy, we're not talking about Spencer's gifts. And to answer somebody's question earlier, my Basecamp keeps timing out. I wouldn't say I earned the Funko Pops, but I did own them. Not afraid to admit that, at least. Because, you know, I was in college once. I was a younger man. I, you know, made some mistakes in my life. This is going like really badly for me. I'm not thinking at all. Just part of the problem. First time we play a power gain 6 block. Seems horrible. I have been going to like more local bookstores lately. There's a really good one in Atlanta that I've done improv out of, and they have a lot of like more rare books, which is really cool to see. But the issue with some like local bookstores, I'll say, I'm not saying I hate all local bookstores, but I will say the issue with some of them is that they don't have like real hours of operation, because at least the one that I'm talking about in Atlanta, I think the guy like lives out of the second floor of the bookstore, which is honestly goals. It's kind of amazing to live in the second floor of a bookstore. I'm not faulting him for that. Just like open whatever, but also open whatever means I drive down there on a Sunday afternoon, which is like the perfect time to like go to a bookstore. And then all of a sudden they're closed. So I drive like, what, 40 minutes just to find that a bookstore is closed. And maybe it wouldn't be such an issue if I lived closer to downtown, but that's different. Walnut to crack. Yeah, I mean, so I'm glad local bookstores exist. My deck is empty. I'm a moron. I'm glad they exist. But we figure out what you do, is all I'm gonna say. This is free damage. Also, is my title resonating? My stream title resonating at all? Because it kind of, I wonder if it's a little bit too alienating for people who haven't seen. I think you should leave season 3. But it made me laugh, so. I'm starting to think some of these cards are not good. Some of the cards that I've gotten are not good. Where's my block, man? I would like to block. This is a lot to think about. This new character and all this other stuff going on. Oh my gosh, my camera keeps desyncing. Anyway, I think my favorite bookstore slop, I think it is the, whoa, thank you. Wow, we got a sub. It's been so long. Camera is being kind of an op today. I think my favorite bookstore slop is the miniature version of like a normal thing, like tabletop golf or tabletop table tennis or something, which is funny because it's already on a tabletop, and it's completely non-functional, but I do like seeing smaller versions of things that already like exist. It just like brings me joy for some reason. Also, hello Bethany, welcome to stream. Before, we derail it by doing, not talking to chat at all. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to pay attention to my chatters and engage with them instead of like thinking too hard about the video game. That's true. There are new emotes of me in chat on my television performance. First 2 cards you play each turn are free to play. Yippee! Yeah, I also made most of them free. The only one that's not free that I couldn't what the heck? Why is it it's showing up as my old hype emote on screen, but in chat it's the new one. That's so weird. That's really weird. Oh well. I'll have to name it something else. That's probably the issue there. Anyway. Yeah, from my television performance. I wouldn't even call it a performance. I would say I call it a shakedown. No, I'm transforming. That's kind of what it feels like looking back on it. I gave them entertainment for free. I was a pawn and they used me. No, they haven't paid me. Honestly, I think I am just gonna have to ask somebody, like, hey, can you pay me now? I'd like my money now, please. But also, I don't know who to contact. You know what I mean? I don't know who to ask. I don't have, like, I have a couple phone numbers, which maybe I could, like, say, hey, you know, I was a contestant. Do you think you've got an email? Let's not go that far yet. But stand ready and stand by. I think a great man said that once. Oh, hold on. You got turn on to pause. So I try that one out for size. This is great, man. I understand why streamers make emotes of themselves now. It just kind of feeds the ego a little bit. And it's awesome. I love having my ego fed, which is why I'm having a big wedding, of course. No, that's not really why. Honestly, it wasn't even my decision. So now I'm going the opposite way. I'm taking no responsibility for anything. Yeah, it's me. It's like a little me. Big versions of miniature things. Now you're on to something. Like Big Thimble, world's biggest thimble. Yes, for sure. I think there's very little that we are paying for. Cards containing minion? Beto. Am I right? These are horrible. These are really terrible. Honestly, I feel like cut this out of my deck. This seems horrible. I don't know why I put that in my deck. Give me the Millennium Puzzle. Every 4 energy you spend. Oh, well, discount. Well, refund. Added debris. Okay. Well, this sweeper seems good, but there's also secret technique. I don't have a ton of, like, good skills, though. Guys only want, or girls only want guys with good skills. Also, we're gonna have a great, we are gonna have to get a chatter picture. It sort of works. It's me saying, goodbye, car. Goodbye, my freedom, now that I'm getting married. Am I right, fellas? Bethany, cover your ears. Yeah, that's more like, that's more appropriate. Actually, Bethany cracked the code on that one. That's a good combo. Oh man. 2 strength, losing 2 strength. I don't know what's going on. Upgraded card, why not? Sure. I'm just kind of picking stuff here. It's bushes. Baked beans. Yes, sir. Think about those beans. Think about those beans. You can 5 regen. Yeah, I don't need that. Chatter photo. It is. Yeah, for sure. If it's not the wedding album, we're gonna at least have somebody at the table to take a picture of me and my groupies. I don't think applying vulnerable to, or weak to you is gonna be that useful. I'm also like taking a ton of damage here, so I don't know. Ouch! Can I just afford to take a turn off? I guess so. I guess I'm going to do that, huh? No. I don't. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say. 80 out. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I do think. I was heavily debating just not doing the stream today because it's such a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That's true. You all, I need you all to come up with your own backstories for this one. So, I'm gonna let you have some liberties. Oh, it's a free star cost too. Kind of have some fun with it. Like, enjoy making your own backstory. You know. Gosh, my cam really isn't op today. I trust you. Give me something expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the thing that's expensive. 14 to all enemies. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess we're mostly done here. The miniature versions of large things convention. Yes. I love that. That is pretty great. You know what? I think we should normalize, well, I was about to say we should normalize not telling the truth, which is already a pretty normal thing, but we should normalize, like, faking backstories to people. Just, like, start introducing your friends to each other, but just start lying about how you know them. It's not a bad idea at all. It won't backfire in any way. But if you're gonna lie, you do have to be a little consistent, unfortunately. But that's part of the fun of it. Is literally just like having your big Google Doc of all your friends' lies. That's what we should be doing. We should start like documenting all of the lies that our friends tell us. Although, maybe I don't want to know how many lies my friends have told me. I think I've got some pretty honest friends. Turn, put 2 cards from your draw pile into your hand. Is that not just like draw 2 cards? Is that not what that means? Random colorless cards. Well, I don't know if it's going to be free eventually. You've never lied to me. That's actually probably true. I would believe that. Gain 15 block, next turn draw 3 cards and gain 2 exhaust. That does seem really good. Sacrifice card rewards to Pale. Every 2 sacrifices obtain a relic. That's amazing, right? That seems really good. And then draw additional card. Ah, come on, that seems awesome. Something to do with our card rewards. Honestly, I'm a little bit of a coward, so I'm going to go the coward's route and hit all the bonfires. If anything, it's starting to become more suspicious when we're all bringing up how much we haven't lied to each other. Because now it's kind of like, after you become friends with somebody, it does become like a little bit of a faux pas to say like, hey, I've never lied to you. Extremely suspicious. I don't even want to know why you're telling me that. Let's see. Every 10 cards you draw gain energy. You know, let's just go ahead and wail on this guy. Stole my stuff. Stole my things. Sure. How much do I have? Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, right. I want to not die. I want to not be killed. Maybe we kill him next turn before he runs away with my stuff. Oh, good, you're stunned. Great. Also, let me go I've got a little notepad now of talking points. Well, that's upsetting. Most of it is Instagram related content, which I think maybe means that my brain is cooked officially. I do want that card back. 5 damage to a random enemy X times. No, we're gonna sacrifice. I don't know. I'm basically just trading my vices in for other vices. Oh, card rewards! Sacrifice! Let's go! Deal 8 damage, gain 2, put this card on top of your draw pile. Well, that seems nice, but gain block attack damage reflected. Attacker. That seems really good though. Stop drinking, start. Yeah, that's basically what happened to me. I'm basically just sacrificing all this crap for whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. Manifest Authority. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep getting free stuff. Start of your third turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Sure, man. Never have I ever, and one guy, never have I ever broken the honor of a handshake. See, I don't know if we need more guys like that or less guys like that. Draw 1 card, gain energy. Oh my gosh. Sick. A sword! I think guys that kind of go on about how honorable they are, they're the most sus in my opinion. They're like the guys I kind of trust the least, if you know what I mean. It's a little like, methinks the lady doth protest too much, you know? It's like, I don't initially assume that people are untrustworthy, but when you say stuff like I'm super trustworthy, it's like, just slow down a little, pal. I just met you. This is the bathroom stall, okay? Gain 9 block at the end of your turn. If this is on top of your draw pile, play it. That's kind of cute. It's a little cute. But here's my wiener. Call me maybe. Why did I say that? Who said that? Lose 5 HP, gain a colorless card reward. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn. That seems good. I spent 9 months of softness in my mother's room. Everything else that came that's hard when you came. Oh my gosh. These guys are insane. Where do they find the people on Survivor? Which I guess I know the question is kind of, sort of the internet, in a way. Also, my order is completely fricked up. But who cares? You're gonna beef it. Not to talk about the industry too much, I mean, I've only been on one TV show, so what do I know? But I do think casting agents have one of the more interesting jobs, because you basically your job is to find the psychos in the world and put them on TV. Which, what does that say about me? I mean, to be fair. But I I think it's great, man. I think it's great that we have people that are dedicated to the content, you know? They're just looking out for our best interests. That's all. Ooh, that seems kind of interesting. Deal 6, 2 additional for all your cards. I'm not like reading all that. But I think the reason I brought up Instagram, can this be an 8? No. Well, it's still pretty good. What does this upgrade to? That's an 8. Yeah, okay, that seems good. I think it's really funny when people follow like brands on Instagram. And like to an extent, I sort of understand. Like, okay, you want to be kept abreast of all of the new Pop-Tarts flavors, or you know the next big sandwich that they've got at McDonald's. But then there's people who are following brands like Dr. Seuss, the Dr. Seuss Instagram page. You know, the man that's been dead for 30 plus years. Let's go ahead and like. Let's follow me as like a 40-year-old adult. I'm gonna go ahead and follow the Dr. Seuss Instagram page, or I'm gonna follow, you know, I don't know, like anything that's not trying to sell you something, or even anything that is trying to sell you something. Why are you following it on Insta? Like, what does that give you? What do you gain from following a brand on Instagram? It's just like, it's a little, what are we doing here, guys? I don't know what to pick, man. I'm just gonna pick Panache. See, I mean, that has a purpose. Nobody's following Dr. Seuss to get Dr. Seuss updates. The man is dead. There's no more updates. He's done. Oh my gosh, this is a lot to think about. A lot to think about here. That's pretty sick. Actually, I think I made like a really good deck. I think I made an awesome deck. I don't know what's happening, but it's pretty awesome. This is no shade, but also some shade. Don't get it twisted. I just like, if you could explain it to me, I would love that. I would love for you to explain following Dr. Seuss. You do you, you know? Like, in this age, in this workaday world, you can't criticize anybody for anything. So please, by all means, you do whatever you want. Oh, that seems pretty good. Start your turn at a random... Okay, that's all a little too much. I'm just going to keep sacrificing. Gain 5 decks. No, I'm not going to take that. Okay, I think I'm ready for an elite. But also, I've already got, like, a ton of stuff. So just, like, keep upgrading my deck, man. I feel pretty good. You don't have to follow. You just look it up in the Instagram browser. That is a funny bit, though. Clicking the follow button just to look at somebody's... Although, you know, maybe the Dr. Seuss page, maybe he's private. You know? I shouldn't laugh. Maybe this is just like me being a little bit too nosy, but I definitely, I get like, and maybe like I shouldn't be snooping, but when somebody like makes a private Instagram account or makes their account on Instagram private, now I'm thinking like, what are you hiding, you know? Like, what you got going on over there? Because at first I didn't care, but now I do. Now that I know that you don't want me in there, I want to get in there even more. You know what I mean? You gotta be hiding something pretty good in this Instagram page. But I mean, that's kind of like, you know, the forbidden fruit type beat. Let me sacrifice just so I can get like a new thing. Every time you play an attacker skill, upgrade it for the remainder of combat. That seems pretty good. I think I like that. I guess so. I guess that's the real point, is you have like more control over your account, which is, you know, respectable. I do respect it. But you know, a public figure like myself, I can't. Oh shoot. Oh no. This is no bueno. I don't like this. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get that out and get a 0 cost blast. Okay, I can afford this. I almost asked who Mark was, and then I remembered Zuckerberg. Okay, let's do the most expensive parts ones first. Although when they do 0, it's kind of hard to remember how much they used to cost initially. You know what I mean? How much damage am I taking? Oh, I need a block, huh? Yeah, that seems pretty good. Mark! On a first name basis, of course. I also, because I'm pretty degenerate, that guy is gonna kill me. I've decided he's gonna kill me. Yeah, because I'm such a degenerate on Instagram, he shot a missile. He shot a missile at me. I see like I just scroll through reels a lot more these days, which is terrible. I don't condone it. But there was one reel that I saw that like really, if I could talk about like any reel that I saw over the past week, it's definitely the this like juggler. And of course it's gonna be a juggler. Calling non-jugglers civilians is such like a really, like, it's such a funny bit because he's so serious about it that you start to believe that like this guy is, you know, is better than you. It's just like, it's really good because he's talking about like, oh, what people think juggling is from cartoons. It's, you know, you do it like this. People think that that's called juggling. That's actually called the dishwasher. You see, what you're actually used to seeing is called the spin cycle, which is this one. You know, it's just like, oh my gosh, that seems awesome. Play that for free, yes sir. I keep clicking that block potion thinking I can use it. I think like the level, we need more elitism in like hobbies, because it leads to like some really funny, insane people. Like, what do you think? I'm gonna go to the juggling subreddit right now, actually. Reddit juggling. r/juggling, 37.8 thousand followers. Let's see. Okay, so top of all time. I'm just curious now. A little flow juggling for hotels. I know it's not perfect, but it's just videos of people juggling. Hi, I'm juggling. Okay, I'm juggling. All right, now let's go to, let's sort by controversial. Why did Anthony Gatto, the greatest juggler alive, quit to open a concrete business? It's got 0 upvotes and 2 comments. That's from 11 years ago. I need a juggler on Discord in the next 30 minutes, please. That's so funny. Please DM me if you can join a Discord call in the next 30 minutes, juggle for a minute, say nothing, and then leave. I love that. Man, this is crazy. Of course, it's got 0 votes, and it's just beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, what do we got going on here? Add 1 enthralled to your deck. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. 2 random curses and 3 wishes. Put a card from your draw into your hand. Start of each combat, add 1 of... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the one that doesn't screw up my run entirely. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep 7 stars for when I eventually make it free. Seems pretty good to me. Okay. Alright, there's my Void 4. I guess we just pass again. Feels a little bad, but need some energy, man. But also, we win, so kind of awesome. Decided this is awesome. It's a potion, huh? I also saw a reel of a guy beatboxing to an orangutan. I guess I should probably just like pull some of this stuff up on screen. That would make it a lot more interesting. Where's my... I don't have a browser capture on this frame. You gotta give me a second. I think orangutan, we gotta like get some more rights for orangutans, man. I know that's like not like a controversial opinion, but those dudes are chill. As I like, say what you will about all the other great apes, orangutans, they really just be chilling. Start each combat with 10 block. That's really nice. They can defend out. They're just like nature's chillest guys. Maurice. I have to Google what that means. Not you on my phone. Oh, from Planet of the Apes. Thank you. Thank you. Had to refresh myself. Well, Paul Giamatti, of course. I'm not really reading all that, so good for you. We're sorry that happened. Serve as today's decider. You are not allowed to reject. Okay. I guess I am jury duty. I got jury duty. You sit in the chair of decision making. No, they put me in the chair. Add regret to your deck. Obtain 2 random relics. Add shame to your deck. I mean, 2 relics is pretty awesome. A pillow so I can sleep at night. And a bag of prep. Lovely. I'm sure that won't backfire at all. Going great. This is going great. I do have some other things to play after this, so don't worry. It's not going to be Slay the Spire Day. Unless you want. No. No. It won't be. I promise. 1 cost. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm going to try to play for free. I don't really care. Just upgrade a block or something. I don't know. Just stay alive. There's also a reel that I saw. I guess, I don't know what this guy's deal is exactly. But he, like half of his reels, or at least half of the ones that like pop up on my feed, are him with these like with I guess the Chipettes, the girl Alvin and the Chipmunks characters. I'm not sure what else to call them. I think that's their name. But he makes like videos where the Chipettes are like glazing him, and it's just like really uncomfortable vibes. It's very strange. Oh no, we got the we got all I don't know why the old emotes are showing up on screen. Yeah, it's very, very uncomfortable. But also it's kind of like you can't look away. If you take unblocked attack damage this turn, you die. Whoops. I guess I just skipped, huh? Nice. I just wanted to see the screen, but that's fine too, I suppose. Oopsie. Okay, then. Go ahead and lay my cards out. That's a lot of cards. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a lot of cards. Oh, I'm gonna lose a lot of HP here, I'm starting to realize. Now everything is free, so I'm gonna kill you. I've decided. Anyway, yeah, it's just very uncomfortable. Like, anytime a guy makes a computer program say that he's like handsome, it's a little strange, but you know, there's a male loneliness epidemic out there. Anytime a guy makes a computer program that is a chipmunk, a girl chipmunk, appraise him. That's like not appraise, praise. That's even like more uncomfortable. It's or is your girlfriend Tilly Norwood? Famed AI actress Tilly Norwood? There's also some reels that I see of this guy who is trying to direct. He's like the bit is that he's like a director, like a film director, trying to direct AI actors, and it's pretty amazing to me how that ends the turn, huh? I didn't realize that ends the turn. I should read cards. Product of your own sick and twisted desires and fantasies, crafted perfectly. Okay, bro, you could have just said, I'm a little freaky like that. That's okay. 18 damage. That's a lot of damage, guys. Can we not do this much damage? Ouchie! Well, you're dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. I also I'm starting to like downsize a little bit on just junk in my apartment, you know, in preparation for a move. And I'm sorry to say the old junky, I wouldn't say junky, just like the cheap exercise bike that I had, I decided to get rid of it because I hadn't used it in a little while. But The place that I took it to, I'm never going there again. It's like a little bit criminal how much they paid me for that thing. Because I must have spent like $150 or about on it, like brand spanking new. And I was hoping to get like, you know, $40 or something. And I also brought in like a small set of golf clubs. It must have been like 9 clubs or something, like pretty decent quality clubs. And I bring the clubs in. And or first I bring the guy out to the car to look at the stuff. And I show him the exercise bike, and he's like, "What do you want for it?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. You're the business. You tell me what you're gonna pay me for it." And he's like a little, nonchalant, but like, "Oh no, it's just whatever. Like you think that we can sell for it?" Like, okay, well, I want $30 for it. And he says to me, No, I'm not gonna pay you $30 for that, because that means I gotta sell it at this much, and then you gotta. How about this? I'm gonna give you $10." I'm like, now, why did you ask me how much you want me to sell it for if you're just gonna tell me no anyway? Like, what American business are we dealing with these days where like I have to haggle? Like, I haven't had to haggle since I was on vacation in the Bahamas at the straw markets, man. Like, what do you mean? What are we doing? Completely ridiculous. And then he actually screwed me over. Like, and granted, this is all for like $10. This is like Larry David levels of pettiness that I really don't need to get into. It doesn't matter. It's the difference is negligible. It's kind of the principle of the thing, which honestly, I think Larry David was kind of spitting when well, I guess it was God when he made Larry David. He was kind of spitting when he made Larry David. Because it kind of made me mad. Like, I didn't really care either way, but I paid, $150 for the clubs. Or not, $150 for the bike, $65 for like the set of clubs, and a putter and a driver. And this dude has the audacity to like pay me $20 for that whole set. And honestly, I didn't care, which is kind of just like how you have to deal with getting crap out of your house. There comes a point where it's like, I just want it gone. And maybe we should all aspire to be this guy. Basically just like lowball every single thing and then just like let weak people crumble. That's what I discovered. I discovered I'm weak. I just let that guy walk all over me, basically. Fill your hand with debris. I'm not going to do that. That's right. I understand why bullies bully people now. It makes so much sense. It feels so good. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. What are we saying here? What are we doing? Focus, M. There's this amazing bit that I found on Instagram too, where it's a AAA toddler or AAA preschooler, which is so funny. A new word, I'll have to look this up in my dictionary. 9 plus 8? I'll have to break out my calculator. it's so good. The AAA bit it's kind of like a generational bit because obviously all those games from back in the day were just like, what were we doing with the writing? And it still kind of like makes itself a little evident with the like the the God of War games and all that stuff. But it's such a deep mine to vein, deep vein to mine. I thought about that in my head and realized that that's not how I want that to be said at all. Just really incredible stuff. Blocks, little blockies. Nap time, huh? Well, I guess I better get to it. A, B. What was that third one? Better check my blocks. So good, man. Whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain 9 block. Oh, it might be ready. It might be time. Play Sovereign Blade and gain 9 block. I don't know if that's like that good for me, but you guys gotta stop sending me enemies. We're doing all that. We love a Glorp singing at you. They were cooking with some of these emotes that they made. Whoever added these emotes gotta be a genius. Hidden gem. Oh, whatever. Fine. That's a ton of damage, huh? Or not yet, really. Ink. Blockies. What should we play after this? And nobody say Isaac. If you say Isaac, I'm gonna freak out. No, I'm not gonna freak out. I'm just like, I don't really want to play Isaac, but I might, you know. No. I've got some demos. I've got some stuff to. I've got some variety. I promise. I swear. I promise you this. You check out my mathematical calculation at a given time, you're gonna find the mathematic is correct at all times. Where? I don't think I care about any of that. Although it is the end of the game, huh? Let's see. What the heck is this placeholder? Deal 33 damage, apply 3 weak, apply 3 vulnerable. Yeah, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good for me, actually. That seems good. No, I have to think too hard. Wow! That's a door. What a door. Although that's kind of my favorite part about Slay the Spire is just the crazy placeholder art. It's pretty good. Exactly what you're looking for. Okay, my power wasn't put on the bottom. So that's good. Seems good. Blockies, little blocky poo. 15 times 2. Oh, probably should have drank that, huh? Oh well. I want my void form. I want my void form. I didn't play it. I gotta play it. Gotta remember to play these things. Anyway, I don't really know what's going on here, but let's see. What is there to talk about? I'm starting dance lessons next week for our wedding choreography. Now, this may surprise you, but I'm not really a dancer. So that's going to be pretty interesting to report back on how that goes. But you know what? I'll do my best. I pray that our choreographer can find something. I do think they must deal with it all the time. They must know that some people are just innately worse at dancing than others, right? There's got to be a backup plan for that, right? That's a man. That's a man in a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly in the leg on the flea on the... hold on, give me a second. There's a flea on the fly on the leg on the frog in the hole. Bump on a log in the hole into the bottom of the sea. You had to give me a second on that one. Hold up, his writing is fire. I think that they got to put a little music in here, a little spice, something to listen to. A little quiet, personally. I'm thinking, what do you mean you're gonna run away? What do you mean you're gonna... No, you come back, mister. Oh, great. Okay. I get it. How many people out there do you think are going to weddings with the sole intent to do as much damage as possible? Do you think they wake up that morning and choose violence? Because I've seen, I'll admit, it's a little lay Reddit coded, but I've seen some posts on Reddit of people who are like, my ex's mom sent me this dress for me to wear at his wedding, which is a whole lot of crazy worms to unpack there. Discovery. Love Discovery. But because some people, they kind of live for the drama, maybe not me, it's not for me personally, but there's gotta be some lit weddings out there. You know what I mean? Just being completely fueled by pettiness and the need for just a little spice, a little action. Oh, it's the first character in the game to have a horrifying moan for his death. That's cool. No, that's awesome, actually. Yeah, true. Kind of the thing that makes a great story in retrospect, you know? Not like in media res, let's say. You don't want to be in that situation. You want to hear about it. Anyway, let's slay the Spire. Let's play some other stuff. Let's get some juices flowing. I know, I'm trying to like click all the stuff, man.